morning, Chef Paul Dibner in the kitchen. He's a chef for Woodland Terrace, a senior living center. And I'm telling you right now, they are eating good there because it smells insane in here.
It sure does. Yeah, I'm excited to see what he's cooking up in the kitchen. And hey, we got some good food, and now it's tequila time. Indiana company Maxwell Park is here to tell us and show us what makes their tequila so special. Good food and tequila on a Monday.
Dominic knows all about it. And let's eat some cake as well, at least some cookies. It's all in celebration of 50 years of music for all bands of America. We're going to tell you all about Music for All and the work they do in Bands of America. Coming national competition to Indianapolis next week.
That's amazing.
Oh, they work hard. You'll hear them too. There's like 109 bands from across the country that come here locally for this competition. 19 of them from the state of Indiana.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Were you in band?
Oh, no.
See,
I can't carry a tune.
Yeah, well, it's tricky. We had the opportunity back in school a long time ago to like try an instrument to try to get people involved in it. It's hard. It's really hard.
That's what I hear. One time, there's a video of me somewhere out there with a few adult beverages in my system trying to play a saxophone.
Oh, I would love to see that.
I think it's actually on my social media. I'm pretty sure I've put it out there before.
You gotta find that.
Yeah, no, those are amazing too. Those band directors put in so much work to be like meticulous. I live right across from Plainfield High School, and I hear the band as I'm trying to go to bed at like 8:30 at night. I'm like, all right, we get it. You know what you're doing. Go home. Anyway. Good morning.
How was your weekend?
It was jam-packed. We had trick-or-treating Friday night, obviously Halloween. The kids got me a boatload of candy to eat as they go to bed every night, so that's been very enjoyable. Saturday was basketball. Yeah. Sunday was basketball.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I saw the picture you posted, the girls with their uniforms on. They look
they're into it. Maddie scored her first points this season in a game, so good job on her. Ella's team, which I helped coach, won 35-0.
Whoa.
On Sunday. Yeah, the defense was intense. There's nothing like watching third graders try to play basketball because the wide range from like a good third grader, which, you know, what's a good third grader, all the way to like maybe somebody who's not as experienced at playing basketball.
It's a wide range.
They're very wide. It's like watching like Purdue play Kentucky.
I knew he was going to bring something up about Purdue. The season starts tomorrow night, 6:30 at Mackey Arena. I'll be there.
You'll be there, yeah.
I'll be there. Well, Wednesday I'll come in and my voice will be shot because it's so loud in Mackey that like you have to scream. Even if you're just right beside somebody, you're screaming.
Do you have a favorite timeout game that is played, or?
We do the Domino's Pizza Pass, where you take empty pizza boxes and a student will throw as many boxes as they can to another student, and they have to stack them in like 30 seconds or whatever. And how many boxes they catch, that's how many free pizzas they get. What college student does not want free pizza?
Absolutely. I would
and
love
it's not like a slice of pizza, it's like a full pizza. So we get people getting like 7 or 10 free pizzas. I'm like,
you guys do the one where you have to find like a car key or a Boilerpede or something on like the screen, and it'll like move around.
Yeah. The Boilermaker Shuffle.
I like those.
Yeah. Tate and Tripp were Sully and a ninja for Halloween.
Nice.
On Friday, I finally got to go trick or treat with them. I was riding around the golf cart with them.
Up?
No, I didn't dress up. I tried to find a costume on the day of Halloween, and there was nothing really good out there.
Yeah.
That's how I roll. Last minute shopping. That's how it is.
You gonna do a question of the day?
Let's get to it.
All
yeah.
right.
Today's question of the day is brought to you by Kitchen Saver Custom Cabinet Renewal. The question is: after Halloween, do you immediately move into holiday mode or hang on to fall just a little bit longer? That's a good question.
Nick with the quick answer. Trees up. Let's do it.
Charles says, we don't decorate for Christmas until after Thanksgiving and then take it all down on or after New Year's Day.
A lot of people go that route. Darlene says definitely the Christmas mode. It is uplifting, beautiful time of the year. I love all the lights and decorations.
Okay, I'm going to put him on the spot here for a second. Phil Sanchez put his Christmas tree up over the weekend. Yeah.
I think that was a directive from his significant other.
Yeah, I did talk to him about it, and he said they usually take it down like on Christmas or like the day after.
Really?
So it's kind of a, They put it up and then take it right down.
Nicole and I, my wife, we were literally yesterday going, okay, when can we put the tree up? Well, we're not free this weekend. We're out of town this weekend. Maybe this weekend? No, because we got this.
Got to plan it.
We'll figure it out. It may be a Tuesday night.
Well, let's go get some good food.
Oh, yes, let's go.
It smells so good.
Chef Paul hanging out with us here in the kitchen. Lobster risotto to start things off.
Yes.
Is this what the seniors get at Woodland Terrace? This is amazing, man.
This is
so good.
Yeah, you know, we're very unique. The industry is changing, and so our residents are changing with it, and they have more developed palates. They like much larger menu, so on and so forth. So as the industry changes, so do we. So
I love that.
We serve everything from lobster risotto. We do lamb.
amazing.
Yeah, play around with some game meats, things like that. So we definitely like to offer as much variety as possible.
I thought your background was kind of interesting too. You were not originally going to go into culinary arts, right?
No, I was not. I actually went to college for art therapy, and I was playing soccer. And then I blew out my knees. So with that, I had to do a little bit of a life change, and I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to do. So my roommate sat me down and said, hey, what are you going to do with your life? And I said, I have no idea. He said, well, you've always cooked. You've always worked in restaurants. Whenever we have people over, you cook. So why don't you go to culinary school? And I said, I don't know what that is. And, well.
Now here you are.
Yeah, it took about 5 seconds after that conversation, and the commercial for Pennsylvania Culinary popped up on the TV. So I took it as a little bit of a sign. And called them up, said, do you want my money? They said yes, and then here we are today.
What I find amazing about what you do is obviously the people that live at Woodland Terrace, this is great for them. But for their families, this is a cool aspect too, because I know a lot of times if you have loved ones living in an assisted living situation, you want to make sure that they're being taken care of and that they're treated in a very special way. Giving them food that is something they want to eat on a nightly basis is part of that.
Correct. You know, and again, they all want choice, and it's for the resident, but it's for their families as well. When they come in, you know, they want something that's going to be up their alley and enticing, but it also needs to be healthy. We work with as much local as we can. We really do try to give, you know, good, high-quality, balanced meals and as fresh as possible. Long gone are the days where frozen vegetables, pre-made meals, that doesn't really exist anymore. Correct.
Yeah.
So we are from scratch. And we really try to have a nice, robust menu, as well as just, you know, keeping it simple all the way going up to a little bit complicated. You know, we'll do sushi every now and then.
Nice.
We like to put on lots of events.
Wow.
Risotto can be a little complicated.
Risotto can be a little complicated.
You got to work it, right?
You really do. It's a slow process, and it's not something you want to walk away from. So you start out, and it's just a little bit of stock at a time, and as it soaks that up, you'll add more. And you start off with, I start off with a little bit of shallots and a little bit of garlic, and just kind of saute that off, and you toast off your rice with that. And we made our own lobster stock. And then you just start putting that in and slowly adding it, and then when you get it to where you need it to be, you slowly mount in butter and Parmesan cheese.
It smells so good.
It does smell good.
Is this one of your most popular dishes there, would you say?
It's a good one. I won't say it's one of my most popular, but I would say that it is a good one. You know, people can be turned off by things that they haven't had a lot of access to. So.
You're at the Danville location.
That is correct.
I'm curious, you probably get to know a lot of these people very well that live there. What's that community like?
You know, it's a really neat community, actually. There's a lot of diversity going on there, and they're just great people. There's so many stories, and there's so many activities, and so much to do. You know, whether you're taking a walk and you know, visiting the ponds and seeing the wildlife and taking the trails, or if you're playing bingo, which is very big, to all sorts of activities and entertainers and things like that will come in, and it just makes for a lively community feel.
This smells so
good,
dude.
I know. And also with Thanksgiving coming up, too, I mean, are you going to be making some big meals for that?
We'll be doing some big meals for Thanksgiving, yes, but, you know, sometimes we do a little non-traditional, which is kind of what this is. But, yes, we're expecting the residents and probably additional 120 family members, give or take. So it should be a big old event.
I love that.
For sure.
So we've topped it with lobster now.
Yep, topped it with some lobster. That lobster was sauteed off in a little bit of butter. And we will just go ahead and just do a quick garnish. Doesn't have to be fancy. Just enough to give it a little bit of color.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Can I dive into
Okay,
it?
Absolutely,
yeah, can we try
please,
it?
have at it.
Go. Okay.
Oh, dude.
Wow. That's delicious.
Well, thank you.
I could bathe in that risotto.
Wow.
That is so good, man.
Well, thank you.
Great job.
Thank you, thank you. We appreciate it.
All right, I need one more bite.
I'm kind of jealous of the residents over there eating this good. This is delicious.
Well, the dining, it's
part of it.
It's an event.
Yeah.
And it's their time to shine and their time to have fun. And you can literally change somebody's mood with a good meal, good ambiance, and it's everything from the minute you walk in and you get the smells and you get to see the scene you're greeted. And then you get this really good meal, exactly what you're looking for. It can literally change your day. So these are the things that we strive to do.
You changed my day.
Yeah,
Thank
you did.
We're not done either because we're going to do some lamb when we come back with you in a little bit, right?
That's correct.
All right.
Ooh.
Cannot wait for that. Hey, coming up next, Bands of America is going to be in Indianapolis in just a couple weeks. We're celebrating 50 years with Music for All. Marcus, what instrument do you play?
What instrument do I play?
Yeah, I feel like you can play an
I
instrument.
can play the guitar.
I know. I knew that about you.
I can play the guitar. Hey, good looking start to the month of November. Bright, a little cool over the weekend, but it wasn't bad. We got 60s, several rounds of 60s, in fact, this week before a sharp cool down. We'll talk about that in my forecast next.
Welcome back. We're talking about Halloween. Sounds like Marcus's kiddos had a great trick-or-treating experience.
I think one of my kids had 2 full buckets. Ridiculous.
We ran out of candy at my aunt's house. We ran out of candy. We started passing out cupcakes. We're like, grab the cookies in the kitchen. Grab the cupcakes. Grab whatever you could find. Yeah. But it would, what'd you say, Cody?
Cupcakes are messy in the bucket.
Oh, that's true. That's why you just eat them as soon as you get them.
We were trying, but anyway, it was a beautiful weekend.
It was nice.
Outside. Yeah.
Friday it was crisp, but it wasn't bad. It felt like fall.
Yeah.
It was wonderful. And so and the weekend too. So here we are, we're in November.
Oh my gosh.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Weird.
But I mean, I've got a nice little stretch run of 60-degree weather here coming up. So, yeah, it should
can't complain about that.
I'm not, absolutely not. Let's get you outside right now. It's a live look at the field house. Pacers are in action against the Milwaukee Bucks, 7 p.m. tip-off at the field house coming up later on this evening. Really should be good weather if you are going to be heading downtown or whatever you got going on for a Sunday or for a Monday. You got this kind of bubble of warmer air that's going to be kind of hanging out. All the cool air, at least for now, has retreated into Canada. So I've got us up to 60 for Monday, 61 for a high tomorrow. The warmest day of the week will likely be on Wednesday.
Wow.
68. Now, the problem with that is it's likely going to come with 30 to 40 mile per hour winds. So it's going to be, it's going to be a little windy, but it will be very warm, all right? There could be some records that we'll be knocking on the door of coming up here for Wednesday. Fall foliage, we are at kind of like the end of peak around central and northern Indiana specifically. Southern Indiana, I know, like around Brown County, very popular spot. Very high color, not quite at peak yet, but most of the state is kind of in that range of we're either at peak or we're very close to peak. All right, something I want to bring to your attention here real quick. We are dry all week long until Friday. You saw a little bit of that band of rain coming in. Weekend, you could have some on and off showers, and I want to stop this on Sunday at 9 o'clock. Do you see something there, Marlee, that we have not seen in a while?
I was dreading talking about this. Yes, there it is.
Don't go and adjust the color on your television set. That is actually correct. That would be possibility of maybe some flurries. It wouldn't be anything more than that. But a time of the seasons, showing where we are. Average first measurable, and when I say measurable, trace of snow usually is, on average anyway, yesterday, the 2nd. So we're in a little behind schedule here. You knew it was coming at some point.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it any easier, but
I know.
Yeah, it is going to get a little gusty and chilly, at least by the end of this weekend.
We went down to Brown County on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Leaves were beautiful.
Oh,
I'm glad
bet.
you mentioned that because, yeah, beautiful time of year to get down there.
You and thousands of others, I'm sure.
Oh, yes. It was packed.
Busy. Oh, yeah.
It was packed,
Yeah.
but a beautiful weekend.
Yeah, it was.
All right, Marcus, good to see you as
you
always.
too.
Cody, over to you.
Marcus.
Music.
Yeah.
You should have heard what Marlee was saying about you. When you mentioned flurries,
Yes.
she was sending out these text messages.
Yeah.
You should
Oh,
show
right.
them to him because it was
Really?
I was like, Marcus is just doing his job. You can't be mad at him.
Yeah.
I don't think it
okay.
had anything to do with the flurries.
No, that's true too.
You guys.
Music for All is based here in Indianapolis, and it's celebrating 50 years this year. Bands of America events around the country this fall will culminate with the Bands of America Grand National Championships right here in Indianapolis. Here with more, Music for All CEO James Weaver. Thanks for being here.
Great, thanks for having us.
Let's talk about Music for All and the work that you guys do, because it's literally in the title, Music for All.
Absolutely. Yeah, so Music for All is one of the nation's largest music education nonprofits. We have everything from marching band, as we obviously have this fall, big grand festivals in the spring, we have camps in the summer, so we really have something for everybody.
The Bands of America Grand Nationals here in Indianapolis, one of the biggest events of the year for the city and for these kids too. I mean, they work all year long to get to this point. How many bands are going to be here for this?
Yeah, well, we're very proud to call Indianapolis home for this event. We have 108 bands coming, all the way from Alaska and everywhere in between. Just shy of 20,000 students will be in the field at Lucas Oil Stadium between Thursday and Saturday, so we're looking forward to that.
It's amazing because here locally, we know a lot of our great marching bands in the state of Indiana, but you're talking there are bands from Alaska putting in the same work, from Georgia, Texas. What's it like when you see all of these kids from different walks of life in different parts of the country coming here to this location and seeing how they're all a little bit different, but also similar in a lot of ways?
I mean, the thing is, we're going to have some of the best kids in the country that will be coming to Indianapolis. So these kids are hardworking, they're dedicated, they know their craft, their directors are amazing educators, and the parents are extremely supportive. And so it's really just a really good, beneficial program that comes here, just to highlight the best things that kids can offer.
What has it been about Indianapolis that makes it such a great hosting location for nationals in this way?
Well, Lucas Oil Stadium is a very unique stadium. So it was designed with band in mind, as well as the NFL stadium that it is. And so we've been here since 1989, well before Lucas Oil was here. But Lucas Oil definitely helps a lot. But it's a walkable city. It's easy to get to from most of the country, easy to fly into, easy to get around to once you're here. And we just have the space that allows an event like this to happen in such a fine manner.
I enjoy so much coming into work or going home from work, and you see all the band schools working and practicing, and you can hear it, and it's just, it literally fills the city with music, and I think that's so much fun for so many of us.
Yeah, I think as people are downtown next week between Thursday and Saturday, walk around Capitol Street, walk around Lucas Oil, take in the music that's going on. They practice outside, they're doing some things, getting warmed up. It is an electrifying environment.
I know there's a lot going on over those few days, but let's talk about kind of the process of events and when things get kicked off.
Yeah, so Thursday we kick off Grand Nationals. Our first band arrives at 5 a.m., so every 5 a.m. in the morning. That's why I say it's a beautiful day for Band in America right at that moment. We have 650 IPS students coming in on Thursday for the expo for them. We continue to have things going through Saturday or Friday, and then we end with our big finale on Saturday with Grand National Finals.
I understand as well, as a way to celebrate these 50 years, you guys have brought a little surprise here to the Life.Style.Live team. What is this?
It would not be a birthday.
Hey, a birthday cake! Look at that. That is gorgeous. Music for All, 50 years. Can you see that there? Yeah, that's awesome. Guys, thank you so much. We'll go ahead and take the plates. Yeah, that'll work. Thank you so much. We'll have all the information on our web TV so that you guys can go out and check out some of the events happening here in the city. We're so thankful that you guys keep coming back year after year. And happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you. We're excited for our golden one.
Go ahead and get this piece of cake.
Dive in there.
Yeah, good move. You want that one?
Sure.
Yeah, go for it.
No.
All right, Marlee, I would like to say that I'm going to save you some, but I just cut the one piece that we're giving away for James here. So.
Cody, but you're welcome for the knife.
Yeah, thank you.
That
Good
was
work.
a smooth delivery there.
It was really good.
Hey, coming up next, we're continuing to celebrate because the Fishers Event Center is turning 1. We're going to have all the details about that coming up next. And also, coming up later here, Founders College at Butler University joins us to talk about their mission and how you can be part of it. We got all that coming up. Well, it's hard hard to believe, but the Fishers Event Center is celebrating 1 year. It's been a great addition to the local area, hosting a variety of events and much more. General Manager of the Fishers Event Center, Mitch List, joins us with more on how they're celebrating this major milestone. Mitch, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Congrats.
Yeah.
On 1 year, this is a major milestone for such an awesome event center. How's this past year been?
Yeah, it's been a great year, highlighted by some awesome shows. We've had Blake Shelton in the venue, Megan Maroney, 2 sold-out Leanne Morgan shows. The PVF All-Star Game was nationally broadcast on television, so had 3 sports teams in the venue with the Fuel Freight and Ignite, and over 125 events in year 1, so it's been great.
That's amazing. And this has been such a huge mark on the community, too, as well. So just talk about the impact that you guys have had not only in Fishers, but also the state of Indiana, too, as well.
Yeah, it obviously brings a lot of people into the market, and we've been conscious in how we give back to those that support us. So we've had artwork in from local Indiana artists, whether it's backstage murals in the venue, show posters, artist gifts, giving back to nonprofits that work a lot of our concession stands in the venue. We also did the Summer Elevation series, which highlighted local Indiana musicians and gave them a bigger platform. So really trying to focus on giving back and helping the community that supports us.
I think that's awesome. Let's talk about those concession stands, too, for a minute, because it's so far beyond just your regular concession stand food. You guys have made it a place for people to come and actually enjoy, great food. Tell us a little bit about what's on that menu.
Yeah, so it's really from the beginning, it's about taking those arena favorite foods and really elevating them. So the Smash Burger in year 1 has been a favorite, but now we've really switched to year 1, the anniversary. And what can we do that's special to highlight that milestone for us? So we've got a custom Fishers Event Center lager created by King Jug that's also in Fishers. They've been a great partner to us. And then we've also got our own Fishers Event Center signature bourbon that will be sold at the event center starting November 22nd, and the beer is available this week.
Oh my gosh, keep this away from Cody. That's all I'm saying. This bourbon right here. So this month we're celebrating 1 year. So what's kind of in store to keep those celebrations rolling? Yeah,
so a lot of it's on the food and beverage side, highlighting these types of items, and then we'll have a series of announcements coming out as well as we continue to announce more shows in the future. But really a lot going on there between the events and the variety of food and beverage offerings.
And some big events moving forward too. You've got some huge acts coming to the event center.
Yeah, just in a few weeks we've got John Legend here. We're really excited about that one. The Indy Ignite just announced their schedule for 2026. We've got professional championship bull riders in January, so getting some dirt in the venue and some bull riding will be fun.
I think it's so awesome because you guys just have a variety of everything. But what's it like to have all these big names like John Legend there come to Fishers?
Yeah, it's huge for our community to be able to have a place where residents of Fishers and Hamilton County can see world-class entertainment in their town. It's really cool.
If somebody has never been to the Fishers Event Center, what would you want them to know about it?
Well, I think it's the sightlines. Like, there's so many different varieties of seating options. There's not a bad seat in the house. The food and beverage is phenomenal, so it's a great experience.
Yeah, it's awesome. Well, Mitch, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations on 1 year, too. I cannot believe it. Like, that went by so fast. Yeah. Yes, it did. Of course, we'll have more information about the Fishers Event Center over on our website, including some of those big upcoming events at Life.Style.Live.tv. Cody, you've been to the Fishers Event Center.
Love it. Get the barbecue pork chop sandwich. That thing is, I'm like,
the menu,
good.
It's so good.
Yeah. All right, thank you. Marlee. Butler University is now offering affordable career-focused associate's degrees through its new Founders College. And here to tell us more are Dean Dr. Carolyn Gentle-Ginetti and student Demetrio Kent. Thanks for being here, guys. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Let's start with Founders College and what this is, how this all got started.
Founders College got started, a vision of our president, gosh, all the way back to 2019, being bold in our mission and the idea of ensuring that there's education for all. In doing that, then Founders College was launched this year, 2025. We took in our inaugural student. We took in 67 students this year.
Why is this so important to be in part way? Because I think that's a big aspect of this.
Butler has a brand that's well known for quality and rigor, and we wanted to make sure that students also had options. That was right within the 46208 zip code was the original idea, but this year we took in 29 students from across Indiana, serving a population, priced to put college within reach, just to make sure that no matter what we do, that Founders creates a system where opportunity is the design and not the exception.
You guys, you mentioned pricing. A big part of that is the FAFSA, which you guys are here to talk a little bit about as well. For people who maybe aren't aware what the FAFSA is or how that really can help break down some of those barriers of pricing into college, what is that and how does that work?
That's a good question. I think if we were to sit back and really understand, the FAFSA unlocks opportunity for state aid, federal aid, but it also unlocks opportunities for grants and makes college affordable and accessible. So what it is, if we do a definition, it's a free application for federal student aid. It opened October 1, and the deadline goes all the way until April 15th.
So many of us, including myself, would not have been able to go to college, first-generation college student, thanks to things like the FAFSA.
Absolutely.
I want to chat with Demetrio here because he's been sitting very patiently waiting for his opportunity. A member of the Founders College, as Dr. Carolyn just mentioned. What is Founders College to you? How has this process been?
So, Founders College to me has been a really good opportunity for me. So, I'm just going to go back a little bit.
Yeah.
So, senior year of high school, I had 3 options to college. I'm not going to disclose. But I didn't know where I was going to go. I didn't know what I was going to do. I just was like kind of all over the place. And then come last week of senior year, I get an email from Butler saying, apply for Founders. And I was like, might as well. So I applied for it, waited like maybe a week or 2. I got an email back saying I got accepted. And I was surprised because Butler to me was like this prestigious school that I never thought I could get into. Yeah. And I got accepted and I was like, I'm gonna take the leap of faith and just go. So I'm here now, so.
That story is exactly what this was, right?
Exactly.
Like the idea that you can look at something and go, I don't know if I can attain that, and saying, wait a second, I can, and now I'm going to go further than what I thought.
Agreed.
And that's a huge part of this. Demetrio, what do you want to do when you graduate?
When I graduate, I want to be a wildlife veterinarian. So I want to be specifically researching Africa on the reservations like elephants, lions. Wow.
So cool,
That's
right?
awesome, yeah. I want to do that too now. That sounds really cool. Let's talk about this program. If someone is sitting at home is going, boy, that sounds like my story. I feel like I might be Demetrio and I'm trying to find the next step. How do they get involved in Founders College?
Well, I want to go through a 3-step process. The first is to go to our website, Founders College, so founders.butler.edu. And on that site, they'll be able to apply. Application opened August 15th, and it goes all the way through to August 1 of next year. But we're going fast. We already have 132 applicants, and we're only taking in about 100+ students. So please, if you're interested, come pretty quickly. But we also want to encourage individuals to explore the FAFSA. That's one of the pieces that unlocks this opportunity, right? And once they do, then we cover 2 years of their college experience. And again, for a high quality opportunity at Butler to get that free of cost, right, Demetrio? We talked about this process. And we also cover the cost of books. We cover a meal on campus as well. They get a free laptop as well to support their process and full wraparound services. I think the last piece I want to share to any family member or those who are exploring, Indiana gives away in student aid. We lead the nation. $400 million given away in aid. Wow. And a lot of people do not get access to that simply because they don't complete the FAFSA. In 2023 alone, Indiana was one of 12 states to actually make FAFSA a requirement. So coming out of high school, everybody must complete the FAFSA, and that opens up the opportunity of Founders.
Well, we appreciate the work you guys are doing. We're very excited for you, Demetrio. When you go to Africa to do all that, come back and share some of the pictures with us and talk about that.
And if I may, just one more. If anybody out there is interested in looking for support for the FAFSA, Founders College specifically, every Tuesday and Thursday from now until the application's due on April 15th, we have sessions online.
Oh, wow.
And that's from 6 to 8 p.m. at night, and every other Saturday from 10 to 2 online.
We'll throw it all on our website, Life.Style.Live.tv, to make it easy for everyone as well. Thank you both so much. We really appreciate it. Hey, coming up next, it is a new tequila brand based right here in the Hoosier State. We're going to introduce you to Maxwell Park on the other side of this break. And it's one of the biggest in Indianapolis every single year, and it's not too early to get signed up. I'm hoping to be the Donut King this year as we talk about the annual Donut Dash 2026 on the other side of the break. Welcome back. It's a brand new tequila brand launched right here in our backyard. Maxwell Park is making its way to shelves here in the Hoosier State. Here with more CEO and founder Dominic Wilkins. I say brand new to us, but it's not to you, my friend. You've been working hard on this thing.
Yeah, it's been about 4 years, getting from the starting line to the finish line. And we're here now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here in a big way.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that process, because this is made from 100% blue agave, which has to come from the agave region.
That is correct.
Right?
That is correct.
How did that process work?
So initially, just so that you kind of get a little more background to it, in order to say 100% agave, you actually have to be distilled and bottled in Mexico.
Oh, wow.
And so that process entails me actually flying to Guadalajara, meeting with my distillers there, going through flavor profiles, figuring out exactly what it is that we want it to taste like, and then building from the ground up. From that point, then it's all about paperwork with CRT, satisfying the Mexican government, as well as the U.S. federal government and the state of Indiana's requirements as well. So there's a lot that really goes into it. You really become a student of tequila.
Yeah.
If you decide to get into tequila.
Yeah, it's not an easy thing to do. So
No.
what is it that, because we're going to try this in just a second, but I am curious, what got you into this? Why did you go tequila is the route I'm going here?
Great question. Like most people, I had a bad experience with tequila. And I thought to myself, tequila can't be this bad. There has to be a happy median somewhere in the middle where you can get quality and affordability to meet. Because I just didn't think that you should have to pay a high price or an exorbitantly high price for quality tequila.
Sure.
So that's what kind of set me on the path, and here we are today.
Can we try some of it?
Absolutely. So first thing I want you to try.
Okay.
Simple margarita. I already made some up for you. Just 2 parts tequila, 1 part lime juice, 1 part triple sec, little simple syrup to taste, and there's tequila excellence.
That's so good.
Now, something that's different about Maxwell Park tequila is we only use 5 to 7-year-old mature agave. That's the difference. Some people want to know, well, why does tequila taste different from brand to brand? Some brands use what's called a diffuser. With a diffuser, you also have to use sulfuric acid. That can create more of a chemically flavor, mineraliness, or some people describe it as earthiness. We don't do any of that. Essentially, all we did was take the agave, roast it, and squeeze it just like an orange in an orange press.
Oh, wow.
Add a little bit of yeast to it, a special blend, distill, and now we have a wonderful product. What you'll notice is it is very, very smooth. So as far as an exclusive Platinum Blanco, the difference, and I'm going to pour myself one as well.
Good idea.
The difference is going to be our usage of agave. Most brands are going to use 4 agave per liter. We use 8 on purpose so that you have more of a body. You have the sweetness of a reposado, but the complexities of an añejo all inside of a Blanco. No chemicals, no sugar, no added items that I can't describe because there are some out there. Just tequila excellence.
You know what's amazing, real quick before we taste this? I smelled it. And a lot of times, you know what I'm talking about. You smell tequila, sometimes you go, you did not get that. You get that with hints of sweetness.
When you use mature agave, the ethanol level is very low. So as far as that alcohol nose that most people are used to, Maxwell Park does not possess that.
And where does the name Maxwell Park come from?
That comes from a park I went to as a kid in California.
Okay.
So I am a Indiana native now. I've been here since '99, so this is home.
Oh, you're a Hoosier. Yeah.
But the park represented a safe space for everybody. And so the idea behind Maxwell Park was to get people to be people again, because at the park, nobody cared about your social demographics. They didn't care about your religion, your politics. They just wanted to be around like-minded people.
Yeah.
And so we all have a Maxwell Park. I just created a symbol that we can use to remind us that life isn't so complicated. Let people get back to just being people.
That deserves a cheers, my friend. Thank you so much. Appreciate you as always. I'm going to taste this now. Oh, my God. Brother, you killed it. Let's go. All right, Marlee, I'm going to keep drinking some tequila. This is insanely good. Wow.
I'm jealous. That looks absolutely delicious. And yeah, we're all over here like
donuts are also really good.
Donuts and
tequila.
Now we're talking.
Cody knows.
I've been to the Donut Dash. They start pouring early at the Donut Dash.
We told you.
Yeah. Early. Bloody Marys at 8 a.m. Let's get, yeah.
Well, Teachers Treasures plays an important role here in our community by making sure that teachers, educators, and students all have access to resources for their classrooms. You at home can actually take part in an upcoming fundraiser to celebrate teachers and students. Hannah Yeager-Bush and Lauren Sullivan join us with more on the upcoming Circle City Donut Dash 5K, which sounds like it gets a little crazy.
It's a little crazy. We do start pouring a little early at the Donut Dash. So hi, it's great to be here again.
Yeah.
We've been having fun. We got to hang out with Maxwell Park in the green room.
I know.
We're tequila experts now.
Yeah, I know. Now we know it all.
Donut flavored tequila? I don't know, just a suggestion.
He's saying that might be an idea. Let's talk a little bit about just the important role that Teachers Treasures really plays in our community. We touched on it just a little bit, but it's so important to make sure that our educators have what they need.
So we've been here many times before, but we are a 501c3 nonprofit. We're a free resource center for teachers in Marion County. And we're in the business of taking teachers and really elevating what they can do in their classroom by providing them with free resources. The average number of dollars that teachers are spending out of their pockets right now is about $1,200 worth of on school supplies just for the basics. So that's, we kind of quantify that as like pencils, paper, just those kind of, you can't do anything else without them. So we believe that teachers shouldn't be reaching into their own pockets to support their students. So we've got 2 resource centers. Teachers make appointments, they come in and shop. Our average cart right now is about $700 worth of product entirely for free, thanks to supporters and donors. And then they get to come back the next month, and then the next, and they get to get more and more supplies just so they can really have additional supplies in their classroom, so no student ever is going to miss out on learning just because they don't have a pencil.
And you know, if you are in the education industry, I feel like you might not realize how much teachers actually dig into their own pockets. So I find this really interesting because there is such a need to be able to help these teachers, right?
Yeah, and so we do it by appointments, so teachers do have to be in Marion County, but using things like the Donut Dash, we're able to sneak other teachers in. So tonight we have shopping, and there will be about 174 teachers coming through just tonight.
Wow.
So that shows that that need is there, and everybody has a favorite teacher. Everybody was inspired by a teacher, and we are just in the business of kind of making sure those teachers have everything they need so that they can be someone's favorite teacher for this generation.
Absolutely. And the Donut Dash is a perfect opportunity to be able to raise some funds and support our educators. So tell us a little bit about the Donut Dash.
So the Donut Dash is really, it's just a day for celebrating teachers and everyone coming together to show their support and appreciation and thank you for all those teachers that have made such an impact in all of our lives. It is at Fowling Warehouse, March 21st.
Okay.
Race kicks off at 9. This is going to be my first time at the event,
wow.
So I'm excited. One of the things I'm most excited about is the Donut Challenge, which is where runners who participate in the Donut Challenge, they try to eat a dozen donut holes midway through the race.
It can be done.
It can be done.
It can be done.
Yeah,
I feel like my stomach hurts just thinking about it.
We'll bring donut holes in next time, and we'll see if we can do it.
We'll see if we
do
can
it
do
5
it.
minutes.
Hey, I'm down. That's a great challenge. So do people have to register ahead of time for this?
Yes, they can. And actually, this Thursday, we are having a buy one, get one registration night. It is at 8th Day Distillery this Thursday. People can stop by from 4 to 7 p.m. Hannah and I will be there. The rest
Slinging
of the teachers,
donuts.
Yep, just come get a free donut, sign yourself up, and a friend, get BOGO registration. Groups are more than welcome to bring their registration forms for their group and get half off for the whole team as well. And 8th Day Distillery is going to give back 20% of all purchases made that evening to us. So
I think that's awesome.
So even if you're not going to sign up, come get a wonderful cocktail, and we get money back from every drink. And come say hi, and we're cool. We're really fun.
Hey, you guys are cool. I agree. Well, thank you both so much, and thank you for the work that you do too. It's important to support our educators. So thank you guys so much. Of course, we'll have more information over on our website, Life.Style.Live.tv. We'll be right back right after the break. I wish you guys at home could smell.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, the kitchen has smelled amazing all morning.
Here's what I love about Chef Paul. During the commercial break, he goes, more butter. That's what we're going to need in there. And he did not disappoint. What are you cooking in here, though? Because they're very colorful.
Yeah.
So these are actually potatoes.
Oh,
so,
okay.
They're Parisian-style potatoes, which means they took a potato and then melon balled it out.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, blanched them off, and then we're just lightly frying them off here. A bunch of seasoning and a bunch of butter.
What a great idea.
Yeah.
What are we making?
So we are making lamb lollipop chops, which I've already seared off. And we're just kind of letting them rest, come up to temp. And then we're doing our Parisian potatoes. And then I have multicolored carrots. So I have purple dragon carrots, yellow carrots, orange carrots, and then I have sunburst patty pans and green patty pans.
How many people do you cook for on a regular basis? Do you know off the top of your head?
Well, yeah, so I have roughly 130 people living with me and 3 meals a day. So
wow.
Not everybody eats every meal, but we do a decent amount.
Yeah, that's amazing. Probably takes a lot of work too. I'm sure you have a lot of people with you in the kitchen making that stuff happen as well.
Oh yes, for sure. I have a great team. Everybody really enjoys, coming in and changing people's days and putting out a really good product, and we keep it a light, fun environment. And one of the great things about this job is you actually become friends with your residents.
Yeah.
You start to learn them and learn their stories and learn about their families, and their families come in to visit, and it feels natural.
Does that change, and this may be a dumb question, you can tell me that, but does that change the way you enter work and enter the kitchen every day? Because I would feel like if I know I'm going in and I'm making a difference in people that I know personally in their lives daily, I might put a little more love into things I'm doing.
I definitely enter with a smile every day.
That's amazing.
You never know what you're going to get, but you know that
sure.
it's going to be fun. You know that it's going to be entertaining.
Yeah.
I'm going to slide over there.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm in the way. What does your day look like then, since you make 3 meals a day? What time do you get in?
I typically get in at about 9:15, 9:30.
Okay.
Drop my kiddos off at school. And then, so my morning cook is already there at that point.
Nice.
And so I come in and I help out on the floor and cook and do dish and visit my residents, and whatever is necessary is where I like to plant myself to make sure that my team has whatever help they need and make sure that I get some face time with my residents. That's always my goal.
I feel like that's so special to have that relationship with them as a chef. I mean, to be able to go out and talk with them one-on-one and then make these amazing meals.
It's, it's fun, and you get to learn a lot about them, and when you do that, you get to learn their likes and their dislikes. And part of my job, and part of really any chef's job, is not only just educating your staff, but it's about educating your residents too.
Yeah.
And so they may not know what some of this food, and we'll teach where it comes from and how it's raised and what flavor profiles are, and they get to kind of touch it and see it and taste it, and this is just kind of further education for them to see, it helps me. Maybe it's something they'll like, maybe something not, but they're always open to learning something new, which is a lot of fun.
That is a gorgeous plate, dude. Like,
thank you.
Beautiful. I'm going to steal that potato idea for Thanksgiving, too. I'm going to look like the coolest guy on planet Earth when I have colored potatoes in ball shapes. You're going to be like, where'd you come up with that idea?
I've always heard of the purple potatoes, but I've never seen them, so they are definitely bright purple.
Yeah, this is a purple potato.
Is. Yeah.
And when you cut into it, it is exactly what you think it's going to be.
Oh, it's purple.
So
Who would have thought it?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah,
and
awesome.
Same thing, dragon carrots, they're fun to cut into as well.
And you're using fresh ingredients, and I think that's a huge part of this as well.
Yes, for sure.
I do want to talk quickly because Thanksgiving is coming up. There's a lot of importance in the idea of you're preparing a meal for maybe some people who don't get to go somewhere for Thanksgiving, and that's going to be their Thanksgiving meal amongst their friends and family there at the assisted living home. What's that mean to you to get to do that?
It's being able to help out whoever we can. It's part of the personality of yourself as well as taking this job, right? We're there to help people that have helped us. So making as much as we can and making as many people happy and filling their bellies, that's a really great feeling. It's really,
all right,
get that, Mary.
We're going to go to break here. When we come back on the other side, we're going to eat these lollipops. I can't wait. My favorite lollipop. We'll be right back with more Lifestyle Live.
Courtesy of Gillespie Floors. You can learn more about their nationwide delivery at lifestylelive.tv. Love the red in that.
You know what would be fun is if we took like a time lapse of all of our flowers over the year to see the progress of the seasons. Because Sarah does a killer job of making that happen. So.
Yeah, sticking with the seasons.
Now the moment I've been waiting for, I've got to dive into these lamb lollipops.
It's so beautiful too, the way that you played with it.
So there's actually a
oh my gosh
cranberry fig compote down underneath that you're supposed to dig into with.
Okay. Where's that at? There it is.
Right there. And it adds a nice, sweet, earthy blend. There you go.
Lamb lollipops.
That changed the whole thing.
Yep, it certainly does. You get that sweetness, you get a little bit of earthiness to it.
Wow.
It's just a lot of fun. And, you know, traditionally speaking, people will serve with mint or mint jelly. I put a little bit of mint into that compote just to give it a little bit of spice to it and a little bit of a freshener, but other than that.
You killed it.
Paul, thank you. This is awesome. Thanks for joining us.
My mouth's full.
Delicious.